Edwin Sifuna has talked about the right to not be disappeared and killed, Vijana Wetu. And there's a picture, I mean, not just a picture, there's a video of the man who stood in front of police officers with the guns that were shooting Kenyans down in 2024. And he stood before them and said, come on, guys, we don't have to do this. And it becomes the thing that he talks about to date, that stop killing and disappearing our young people. He talks about the fact that you can actually then work on a health system that works. He talks about the fact that corruption should be a thing of the past. He's a member of the PAC, that he sits in those committees week on end, and he talks about the fact that people's money should actually not be disappearing in the county governments, pointing to the devolution that you talk about. I could go on and on, but it's not as though the man stands in front of crowds and says absolutely nothing. It's not as though he divorces himself from the issues. And I keep talking about the fact that there's something that people say that they're looking to be liberated from. It's the people. And for some reason, if that hope was not being offered to them, a change from what they are currently going through, they wouldn't come out. Does that make sense?
Makes a lot of sense. All these things that you've mentioned, whether it is people disappearing, these are matters that need to be addressed in this government.
And he's addressing, he wants to address them. Does he not say that?
They must be addressed. But you see, when he's out there and is talking about the crowd, it is more about what people say that he needs to do more than the real issues that need to be addressed. You need to run for president. We'll support you. And so the center stage is not based on some of the things that you've mentioned, which are critical and which are being discussed from all quarters.
So it would make it easier from what you're saying. It would make it more palatable if Edwin Sifuna in Bungoma yesterday had said, I am running for president.
And this is my vehicle.
Is that okay? Does he have to have a vehicle? Does he have to have a party?
Oh, yeah, you have to have a party.
Why do you have to have a party to run?
Because
he can run as an independent, though.
He can run as an independent. There's no problem about it. But remember that anybody who wants to run for president in this country, you just don't want to be the president and have no minister, have no members of parliament, have no senators, have no governors, have no MCAs, because it is the vehicle that lasts. It's the vehicle that gives you the power in parliament to begin. It's the members that are elected in those assemblies that enables you to even look at some of your manifestos and see whether they're implemented. You cannot implement that if you're the only president and nobody's on your side. So that's really, really important to me.
Fair enough.
Because that also allows other people to say, do we join your vehicle or not? And what is your vehicle offering? What are some of the objectives that you want to address this country on?
So what if he comes up today, the 27th, after seeing what, they say a prophet is most known from his own home. So what if after he comes from where he's from and he's seen this thunderous welcome that he's received from his people and then comes today and says, okay, you know what? This is the party duly registered and this is what we're running on. Would you change your view?
I am not saying that I will change my view or not. All I am saying is he had a wonderful opportunity to seize and to tell the nation which direction he wants to go.
But Kenya's still here. Kenya didn't disappear Kenya didn't disappear into orbit just because he went to Bungoma yesterday.
Yeah.
Guess what? The day has broken today.
Yeah.
And there still is an opportunity for him to come and say, okay, guys, I've seen what you're telling me. Here's the party.